Hey people, this is Monster Dad and welcome to my channel. We're at episode 4 of our Ylands adventure, and at the end of the last episode we discovered this island which we're now going to explore. We're really excited about that. Should be great fun. Since we nearly got killed by a shark heading to shore last time, I decided to play it safe and build myself a raft. So yeah, cowardice got the better of me. I think we had enough risk last time. I think we were about one heart away from death when we got ashore. However, that shark paid the price. I'm going to grab that because I'm going to make a couple more arrows, because we're going to kill some bears. So I'll probably want a bit of resin as well, actually. This is just... yeah, all this stuff around here, I just chopped down a couple of trees so I can make the raft. So yep, it's where we were at the end of the last episode, and we're about to go and explore. One thing I missed, which I noticed when I was editing the video. Let me just get onto this rock, might be able to see it better. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? There. I don't know if you can see it, but just above my left horn, or the right one as you're facing it, is it looks like a wooden watchtower. So yeah, there's a point of interest up there we can go to, which is great. Anyway, I was going to try and get some resin. I don't know why I couldn't get some resin. Oh, that's a dead tree. That's why I couldn't get resin from that tree. Whee! I just want to grab a couple of bits of resin because I want to make some more arrows. The bears take quite a lot of hits to kill. I think it's 9 or 10 arrows. And I only have 30. So if I can make another 20 or 30, I'd be really pleased. Have I really started this just as the sun's going down? Oh well. We can always sleep, can't we? So which way do we go first? Rabbit! Well, there's the magic blossoms over there, so we might as well head over and grab those. Whee! Oh, there's actually 2 points of interest over there. They're just above the horn there. There is a bonfire, and then just above that way is that looks like some kind of watchtower or a hunter's blind or something like that. Let's grab those. Another feather. That rabbit is stuck. Shall we? Shall we christen our sword on this island with a poor, helpless, defenseless rabbit, or shall we let it go? Decisions. If I could hit it. Well, okay, I guess it's going to get away then because I'm useless with the sword, obviously. That's fate. The rabbit gets away. Let's make some more arrows. Or some bolts, I should say, not arrows. Make sure I make the right ones. Okay. So what have we got in our inventory? I'll keep that because we'll make some more arrows when we find some more. Yeah, when we find some more feathers. And you know what? I'll grab one more piece of flint just in case we do need to use quite a lot. Because I'd quite like to get maybe 2 or 3 bears if we can, because that will give us tons of fur with which to make our fur armor and give us some leftover, and we can even maybe have a bear hide. And there's a bear. Oh no, that's a boar. We can even maybe have a bear hide left over as a nice decorative feature on one of our walls, because we might as well have a little hunter's wall, hadn't we, and put all the furs on there and the hides of the things that we managed to slay in our travels. Get a collection going. So yeah, there's flax on this island, so there'll be grain on this island as well instead of that quinoa. Cool, I'm not going to collect any of that. We've got tons of cotton growing. So which way do we go first? We may as well head over that way to that bonfire, hadn't we? And I do want to check out these white spots because that might actually be saltpeter rather than flint. But I'm going to get over to this bonfire, and we may as well light it and sleep there for the night. Seems like a good enough spot. That'll give us plenty of light. Yep, so they've got copper on this island. which is great. So what else have they got here then? Let's have a look. Let's have a closer look. We've got some food, which is good actually, because do you know what? I'm getting a little bit low on food. We don't really need to grab the iron knife. We've got an iron knife and we can always repair it if we need to. What else? A wheel? I don't think we pick those up. Stone chunks. Do you know what? I'm going to take the stone chunks because they take a bit of time to gather those, and we need those to manipulate into building materials for stone. Yeah. So let's open that sack. I don't think there's anything in these sacks ever. What have we got here? Oh, some hides. We'll grab those, definitely. No, nothing in there. Some logs. Good. Grab logs. We always need logs. What else we got? Birch. Don't need that. Bottle. You can turn that into glass shards and use it for making glass. Obviously. But I don't think there's anything else here I really want to grab. No, not really. Okay, good. Okay, well it's nearly dark. Let's make ourselves a bed and then we'll light this fire. Grass sleeping pad. There we go. Boom. Done. Let's have a quick sort out of the inventory before we go on. Oh, I've got 2 feathers, so we might as well make some more bolts. 50. That should do us, I think, for a little while. Now if it's too sloped, you can't actually use these beds, so we need a fairly flat area. And these bonfires get very hot. If you get too close to them, you will actually become too hot and start taking damage. So I think this spot here should be okay. Roll that beauty out. Like that. There we go. Cool. Alright, well I might as well sleep for the night, so I'll see you again in a minute. Later. Here we go. Good sleep again. Let's roll that up and pick it up. Might as well take it with us. I don't know how long it's going to take to get around this island completely. It looks like a fairly big island. Our bonfire's burned down. Oh look, there was a chair and a couple other things inside the bonfire as well. Pile of ash, wooden letter, why? I don't think we need that. Yeah, we'll leave the rest of the stuff. Cool. A couple more stone chunks, we might as well grab those since we've already started a collection of them. Lots of iron on this island. Good, good, good. Okay, so where do we go next? I reckon over to that like wooden tower over there. But I'll go via this little white bit here just in case that is saltpeter rather than flint. I guess we better have breakfast because this guy is going to be hungry again, isn't he? Rabbit! Is he ever? Oh, we should have cooked those meat slices, shouldn't we? Oh well. We live and learn. Okay, let's check out this. Oh, there's a wolf there. It was sleeping. Do you know what? We might as well take him out. We need the fur. And we don't have a lot of food with us, so we might as well grab the meat. Yeah, they're really... Oh, it's a cave. I am not going down there. Caves are pretty dangerous. We're not prepared for caving at the moment. It looks like it's really well lit up all the way down there. But the weird thing with this, as soon as you get a little way in there, it'll go completely dark. It's a bit deceiving. And there's no easy way out of there, so I'm not going to jump down there. However, I do want to see what this is, just in case it's saltpeter. It looks too white to be flint. Yep, saltpeter chunk. I need some of this. I better be careful I don't just dig my way through and end up falling down into the cave anyway. Oh, I'll be able to get out anyway. I'd be able to dig my way out. But we do need this. But it's good to know this is on this island, so we can always come back up here, and it wasn't far from our own island. I'm standing in this spot here. All the stuff I dig from there should drop into that spot behind me. I don't know how much saltpeter I'm actually getting. Doesn't look like a lot, does it? Let's see what we've got here. Get rid of the stuff we don't. 30. Oh, yeah, that's fine for now. Get rid of the dirt. We got a couple more stone chunks, which is good. We can make another. Oh no! Once we get one more feather, we can make another 10 bolts, which would be good. We should do as nicely. Good. So we've got saltpeter on this island. Fantastic. There's our feather. There are our bolts, and I don't need that bit of flint now. Get rid of that. Good. Yeah, it looks like a hunter's blind. So usually in these things you find like some arrows there sticking inside there and a bow. I'm not going to bother taking those because I've got a crossbow, so I can't really use them. So a wooden bow. Sometimes you find an iron bow, which is nice if it's early game. And we get a good view. Beautiful. Don't see any bears yet though. It's nice to know there's a cave on this island as well, which is great. So when we start caving and exploring in there, the safest way to go caving is once you've got one of the helicopter backpacks. I can't remember what they're actually called now, the correct name for them. But we'll make one of those as soon as we can. Good. Coal as well, which is great. So we might as well start exploring. Let's head up onto this. Ooh. Oh, I heard a puma. Oh no, there's a wolf. Come on then, Wolfie. Let's have you. There's another one over there as well. And you. Might as well. Why aren't they attacking me? I wonder. Not that I'm complaining too much about it. So I'm not sure. Well, that's nice as well. It's a nice little island actually. This is so that bit over there is where we park the ship, just beyond there. Good. Oh, it's a lovely harbour through there as well, isn't it? Probably full of sharks. Yeah, there's one over there, just swimming above me. You can just see its fin above my helmet. And they've got deer on here as well. Oh no, sorry, it's not a deer. It's a goat. Eee. Yep, goats. Cool. Okay, let's crack on, and we're looking for points of interest and bears. So we found our saltpeter, which is great. The other thing, key sort of resource like that we need now will be sulfur, but we're not going to find sulfur on this island. As I've said before, you only find that on the desert islands, and you recognise those because they'll have cacti all over them. There'll be lots of hyenas. Some magic blossoms up there. We'll need to grab those. So yeah, I'm not going to get across there too easily, so might as well head up and grab. So you get different types of plants on these islands. I haven't done a lot of the alchemy side of this game as yet, so I'm not entirely certain what the different plants do. I know you can use a lot of plants for dyes as well when we start painting things. Oh, there's another point of interest there as well. Oh, that looks like the double high latrine, which is a bit of a weird structure. Let's go to first person. It's a little bit easier to see. Oh, pair of boots. Black cowboy boots. Cool. What have we got? A painting? Might as well take it. Got a bit of clear inventory at the moment. Oh, lanterns. We want lanterns. And an owl painting. Ooh, was looking at you when you go to the toilet. See what I did there? Comedy genius, I tell you. Comedy genius. Okay, let's have a peek over here. So not particularly interesting points of interest so far. And no bears. We'll find a bear. There'll be bears here somewhere. We will find a bear. Like I said before, bears are very tough. I really wouldn't advise attacking one with a sword. We've got to be careful we don't accidentally trip over one that's sleeping as well. Yeah, I wouldn't advise attacking one with a sword because you'll probably die. There's a puma over there. And another one over there. Yeah, you need a bow or a crossbow to take on a bear. And if you do it that way, they're fairly easy, straightforward to take out. I'm just stopping and looking around every now and then for points of interest, just so we don't miss them. 2 pumas, shall we? Shall we give it a go? Might as well, since we're in... Oh, there's 3 pumas. Do we want to do that? We might be able to attract the attention of this one. Why aren't they attacking me? I think we seem to have a bit of a glitch with the game. With the predators. Seems a little bit unfair. So I think from now on, the ones that don't attack, we'll just walk around them. Doesn't seem fair. Are all the boars doing it as well? They are, aren't they? Okay. Rule for this one. We don't attack anything that can't attack us. Okay, there's another point of interest here. What's this then? Some barrels by the looks of it. Let's see if there's anything interesting in these. I've got a feeling this is half buried. I'm going to grab our pick and I'm going to dig down a little bit. Sometimes it's worth digging down underneath some of these areas because you can get things that are buried. If you go into third person when you do that, you can often see things pop out. We'll go back into first person just to try and get into these. So what have we got? We've got some glass. Yeah, I'll take those things whilst we've got the space for it. Dynamite, cool. Potatoes, I'm not really interested in potatoes. Crossbow pistol, no, but I will take the bolts, definitely. And I think I may have messed up with the digging. I think there's some barrels there I can't get to. Copper, might as well. We can always throw that away if we need space for other stuff. Alright, we'll leave that at that. All the animals are glitched. Okay, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm just going to quickly exit the game and come back into it and see if they'll reset. I would rather the animals behave properly than this way. It's almost like being in God mode, isn't it? Okay, so I'll see you in a minute. Later. Welcome back. That seems to have fixed it. The boars are running around now. Rabbit! Okay, so predators should present a bit of a challenge now, which is good. They shouldn't just lay down and die, should they? Say one, oh, like that. So you can say one thing about this guy: he may get hungry all the time, but he's a good jumper. This is a big island. Oh, there's birch trees, a birch forest. Cool. Still no bears. Let's just keep going around the edge for the moment. Another wolf sleeping over there. We'll leave him in peace. His little doggy nap. Rabbit. I do like this island, I have to say. This is a lovely spot, this. Oh, and there's another... Is that different? I think that is a different point of interest, actually. Oh no, it could... It could actually be that tower we've already been to. If the island's not very wide, we've probably just seen it from a different angle, aren't we? I think I just heard a wolf growling at me, but it doesn't seem to be chasing us. There's another one to our right. Yeah, let's get up here. Dump. Yeah, it's the same place, isn't it? Same spot. So our ship's over there. Let's have a look on our map. Okay, so the game was glitched with those animals not running around. It looks like it failed to map that as well. What a pain. Okay, not to worry. The only unfortunate bit about not mapping it is the fact that, oh yeah, I think the saltpeter is there. Okay, well that marks that cave spot as well, so at least that's on the map. That's something. So we know where to go to get to that. Okay, well I'm not going back over that area. Let's keep going elsewhere. Let's head up this way. And see for miles. Isn't that a song? The Who. Who? I hear you say. Yeah, they were a long time ago. Whee! Thought it was going to trip over then. Lag. Video games don't make you violent. Lag does. So what do we got down this way? Rabbit! Apart from rabbits. Yeah. Oh, that is a separate island. That's really cool. I don't think I've ever seen that in this game. I really like that. That's probably where all the bears are. Oh, is that a different point of interest, or is that where that bonfire was? Oh no, it's a different one. A little camp. Let's go to first person. See what we've got. Fur boots. Okay, saves us making those. The thing about these things like leather shoes is you can actually turn things like that, if you don't want them, back into leather. I don't think there's anything else much of interest here. I don't want the fork. No, we'll leave the rest. Is that a mushroom or is that a hat? That's a mushroom, a toadstool. What's the difference between a toadstool and a mushroom? I have no idea. Which way do we go? Let's have a look at the map. 3 toadstools sitting in a room. One toadstool turns to the others and says, "There's not much room in here." Comedy genius, I tell you. Comedy genius. I'm not sure what I picked up, but I don't want it. There you go, that can go. Okay, well, we're finding some good stuff, some nice, useful stuff. Let's make sure we're going in a way that we haven't yet been. Yeah, so I think if we head slightly north, up this end, it looks like we haven't explored this end of the island. That's that tower again, isn't it? Oh yeah, so we have, haven't we? So maybe this island isn't quite as big as I thought it was. So we're looking north. Let's have a scoot up to the top of this hill, see what we can see. I'm really disappointed there's no bear on this island. Whee! Unfortunate for us. I suppose it's a bit fortunate for the bears though, isn't it? On top of the world, Ma. Top of the world. Okay, so down there is where that bonfire was, and I can see a bit of dirt there where we dug that saltpeter out by that cave. Now our ship hasn't rendered in, but it's just over there beyond that island there. There's that tower. Yep, so we went around that way, didn't we? Came back around here, went to there. Yeah, I think we've probably pretty much explored this place apart from that island over there. Or was it over there? Can't remember. I think that's it over there, isn't it? Worth a look? I don't know. We would need to either sail over there. Actually, we're just parked over there, aren't we? So, parked? Docked. I was in the Navy for a long time. You'd think I'd get that right, at least. Whee! Okay, well, regards points of interest and animals. Rabbit! This island wasn't quite as interesting as I thought it was going to be. However, there's stuff on here we don't have on our own. There's a lot of iron. There's a cave. We've got saltpeter. And the cave means Ylandium dust. And when we start getting to powered items like engines, cars, our helicopter backpack, which I can't remember the right exact name for, then we'll need Ylandium dust for that. Donk, donk. So we're going to get back onto the White Arrow and we're just going to go over and have a look at that island over there because I'm really curious about that. Unfortunately, we can't take a raft with us, but we'll leave it here. I'm sure we'll come back. Good. Just avoid those rocks. And let's investigate this place. I'm going to have to cook some food up in a little while actually, because I think all the food I have now on me is raw. Yeah, raw meat, raw meat. Right, there's a good chance that it looks like the area or the water around this particular island might be a bit shallow, so I just need to be a little bit careful approaching this one. Come on, faster. It would be nice if there was a really interesting point of interest on this island. But even so, it's still cool. Hadn't seen this before. Okay, we're getting into a shallow bit. In fact, it's not too bad at all. The depth of the water. I think we can park there and swim ashore. Yeah, let's do it. Anchors away! Whoa! So, what have we got on here then? Anything interesting? Lots of dead trees. Dead trees, birch trees. It seems to be about it. Great spot for a base though, just on a little island off the main island. Totally safe from predators. You could build across the entire island. Make it like a little mini Venice, couldn't you? What's this? Nothing. So there should be a camp here. That's what it looks like, doesn't it, with these stones around? Looks like there should be something. Okay, well there's nothing here, but still. I like it. I like it a lot. Yeah, very nice. Okay, well let's drop off our loot. I guess we should cook up some food. Like I said, you make a campfire on the deck of your ship. I wouldn't advise that in a real ship, obviously. Let's just pop it in the centre there. And stick a steak on a barbie. Yeah, that should do us for a while. And I'll just put all the loot away. Okay, it looks like the sun's beginning to go down. Where is it? It's over that way. Yeah. So I think we can call it an episode there. Once again, achieved what we set out to do, explored that island. Not as exciting as I wanted it to be, but still nice. And if we look at our map, it's a shame the game glitched halfway through there, otherwise we would have... Oh, that's a bit weird as well. It's definitely glitchy today. Yeah, otherwise we would have had the whole island uncovered with all its resources as well. But that's not a big problem. And we've got a pretty quick run back down to ours if we need to. But I think in the next episode what we might do is we'll take a roundabout. Oh, actually, we might head out this way again. Once we make some, because I think we might be able to make some fur armour now. And then we'll investigate that Arctic region, which I think will be really interesting. So, until then, if you enjoyed the episode, please press the like button. Please subscribe for more episodes. And I will see you later.